This is a review for the rear tow hook on a C6 Corvette. The particular tow hook that I bought is by Pfadt. Came blue, and I got a smoking deal on it. So I just painted it black and painted the hook red, obviously. And it's pretty stout piece. It's made out of A36 steel. So pretty heavy duty, fully boxed, and we're going to go ahead and install it. First thing I did was jack up the car, secure it with some jack stands. Doesn't have to be too terribly high, but just enough to get under there and get some room. Okay, so here's one of the bolts removed. See how it's loose here? Yeah. And the other side, there's the bolt there. So with some gardening gloves, you can go up and just roll your finger on the head, and it'll turn it, help speed it up a little bit. Otherwise, I used a 13mm ratcheting wrench, which helps it go by a little faster, but not necessary. Okay, there it is installed. Definitely trickier to get it back in there than pulling it out. My only concern about it is it seems very rigid if you're pulling on it, but there is play in it, and I'm not sure what it is. So, you know, in the hangers, there's these little ears that go into the steel bumper. I made sure those went inside. Yeah, to be continued, I guess. Okay, so part of what I thought was the problem regarding that play in the hook, which is extremely minimal. So I thought maybe these longer bolts were bottoming out on, you know, some internal structure that isn't designed for a longer bolt. So I put the factory ones back in, and actually it seemed like they got plenty of thread engagement, so longer bolts I would say is not necessary. If you want to be an overachiever, that's fine. I use this, you know, kind of like an EMT, you know, some kind of holder where you can grab onto the bolt and thread it up, put it up in there. That helps with the longer bolts. The shorter bolts, I was just able to make it work with just my fingers. So, you know, good ratcheting wrench helps. These are a little cheaper ones. So I'd get it started with my fingers, and then start with this, and then finish with this. If that makes sense. Yeah, I think the product will work just fine to pull this out of a sand trap if I need to.